Welcome back, guys. We got the SBENU Star League Season 3 here. Solar versus SOS. Solar using a awesome style here against SOS. Really looking to change up the meta tonight himself and doing a good job at it.
He really has shown us a pretty unique style. This is the kind of thing that you can do when you're kind of in the background for a little while. No one knows what you're preparing. SOS looks to be in bad condition today. We've seen him look very tired, squinting. I've actually never seen SOS look so exhausted in my life. I mean, the guy looks very, very tired. And so I feel like he's a bit off today, but still Solar seems on point. His style is really, really working out pretty well for him. And I'm hoping that we can get into this next game. He shows it to us again.
And it's going to be interesting on this map, too. Cactus Valley, a very big map. This big economy, macro style here that he's going for is really working out for him. Let's see if he can continue to roll with it here in game number 4. Here in the top left, in the blue, our Protoss player, he's down 1-2. It is SOS.
Trying to keep himself composed. Down here the bottom left, showing that he can, once again, perhaps rise to be a master of this matchup, at least an innovator. It's Solar.
I wonder if SOS is going to mix it up at all, or if he's just going to go, you know, essentially with what he's been doing, very standard PvZ. You made a very good point about some of these generic players. They don't really want to show something too crazy, like no specific builds really that they may have prepared for the Pro League Finals tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. It's going to be at 6:30, just like normal. If you're in Korea, absolutely come. I would say come an hour early to be safe, because final days are always the biggest. And if you're not in Korea, then you better be at twitch.tv/SC2 Pro League. Go ahead and put that on your favorites list, bookmark it, put it in your bookmarks bar, okay?
Look at this. Well, he's already got one probe out on the map. He sends the second one to make that forge and also go for the scout. This is going to be a very committed cannon rush here from SOS.
SOS was one of the best cannoners when he first switched to Starcraft 2, and he's hoping to show that again here today.
Solar very smartly is waiting right for that probe.
He's going to still commit to it, no doubt, because he's already got two probes on the map. If he sends a second probe over, he could maybe even force this to happen.
I think he just might. You know, the thing is, in all the other previous games, he always canceled that pylon, and he just went out. But maybe this is the time where he doesn't, and he goes for cannon.
He can still tight wall it. He could tight wall it, and he's going to do it. Here we go.
There we go.
And this is a big problem. This is why you see players like Biel always patrol a drone at this location. It looks weird if you're new to StarCraft, if you weren't here for the Tall Dream Alter era. But you know, this is, we've seen a lot of players find success with this.
This is Protoss.
This is Protoss. Notice he focuses on one pylon, but he's not going to be able to eat through those hit points in time. The only key here is to keep that probe alive. If he can keep that probe on the inside alive, he wins the game. Oh, he even cancels through with that second cannon, or excuse me, pylon. This game is probably over because he can't cancel and take another place because he's tight-walled in. He's tight-walled in, he can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, insanely nice build here actually from SOS. You know, say what you want, but this is very well prepared, and Solar didn't react correctly.
Yep, he did not have a drone patrolling. That's why you always have a drone patrol on the choke point.
There we go. He's gonna.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
He's gonna have that cannon behind the wall as well to protect the other cannons. By the way, so Solar's gonna be stuck back here on one base. No way he can save that hatchery.
No way, and he's gonna go one base lair and try to knight us out. We've seen it before. It's the most obvious follow-up. Notice his Overlord positioning in the main base of SOS, but SOS is definitely going to patrol a probe because he knows this is the only thing that Solar can do. This works like 1 in a million times when you get stuck on one base like this. Even shows the Overlord. Oh boy. Roach Warren first actually instead. Maybe he's going to try to break out with Roaches, but even that's never going to be efficient. Not sure what was going on with the Broodling Micro there either. Not going to kill any cannons or even the shields anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's important to deny this Probe Scout, but you'll see in just a minute he's going to patrol a probe to make sure no Nidus goes up.
Yeah, I mean, he has to. I'm sure he just knows the timing of this as well, like how exactly quick you can get that up. You throw down 2 gas, and there's the probe going out, in fact.
Yep, just wants to make sure there's no other Overlord back there to the left side. Knows the other Overlords here. And look, there's Patrol. Nidus Network on the way.
They go for the front.
Exactly. You know? That's his best bet here, I feel. If he goes for the front, there's only 1 cannon. He's going to need a lot more than that. And that's why this probe goes out to check.
That he will. 1 cannon finishing up here. Nidus, 3/4 of the way. But the thing is, he's on 1 base economy. He's really not going to have that many Roaches out here. It's going to be 6, I suppose, by the time the Nidus finishes up.
Okay, the probe sees it, sees that Overlord. He should be able to see that. He should realize that the Nidus is on the other side. Yep. And he just needs to add a bunch of cannons.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's got 1 on the way. He's going to Chrono Boost out a Sentry.
Oh, he's even going to try to kill us with the Mothership Core and the Sentry. I think that's a bit rash here. Almost gets it.
He does escape with that Sentry, though. SOS very good at doing that. Look at this, trying to set up a second Nidus, but SOS already prepared.
Needs to start hitting on those cannons if he wants to break through. Killing the gateway here is going to be pretty annoying, but he can just replace those with his 2 base economy and use the sentries that he's got here, as well as the Mothership Core to defend to make sure he doesn't die. The Forge is the next target here, which
There's
is not...
only 1 pylon.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
There is only 1 pylon at this wall.
I don't know if that'll end up being important, but let's keep that in mind. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I didn't realize that myself either. No more cannons can be made without that Forge. But running by is not an option either with probes in stop position there. He's forcing lost mine time occasionally with that.
He's going to try to break through, and...
That's a second pylon there.
Yeah. SOS smart enough. Just with the 2 sentries, he should be able to hold it off. Like, there's no way he should be able to go through. And GG. SOS takes game number 4.
And Valdez, the match that we said was going to be the most one-sided perhaps today, goes to a game 5.
Pretty unreal. It's kind of what happened yesterday as well. I was telling you that in the break. Like, sometimes the most unexpected outcomes always make it through.
Yeah.
The question is really, though, who is going to make it through? Who is going to make it into the SSL, not just the Challenger stage? I don't really know who to put my money on at this point. The map is going to be Expedition Lost.
Who do you, if you had to pick, who would you pick?
Are we doing like Pro League predictions right now? SOS or Solar?
I pick SOS. He's got so much more experience. You know, he just has the momentum from winning that last game with a Haz-esque full wall cannon rush.
You know, I think I'm going to agree with you on SOS. He does have that momentum, but more than that, even Expedition Lost. I've just been seeing too many crazy Protoss all-ins. Like, Protoss, I feel like I figured this map out against Zerg, and I almost favor them on it.